up, guys? So today in this video we're going to be going over some summertime fragrance that were more so blind buys more than anything. I love a good summertime scent. I love how refreshing they are. I love how just bright and vibrant they can be. I just love that feeling, you know, it's warm outside, you put a nice fresh fruity sort of a scent on, got some good musk to it. I'm always for that. So the very first fragrance that I have in this haul is going to be Chrome AZZARO Sport. This one is a sort of like a woody and musky aquatic. Yeah, it has like the woody musky aquatic, slightly salty, really fresh. This is a dope fresh out the shower scent. The price point on this one isn't bad at all. I want to say I paid maybe like $20 some for it. You get a decent sized bottle. I want to say this is maybe like 2-ounce bottle or something like that. I can't really tell. Oh, this is a 3.4 ounce. Okay. I don't know why I thought this was maybe like 2 ounces and it just was shaped fancy. The bottle is really nice and unique. It's kind of annoying to stand up, and to spray it is a little annoying. You got to press down on this here. You get a decent amount of juice, but it gets caught up and hung up on something in there, and that's annoying. But other than that, it smells really nice. Like I said, it gives you like a somewhat slightly darker but still bright, woody, musky, aquatic, a little bit of saltiness in there as well. Very fresh, fresh out the shower. This is gonna come straight off of the skin. Doesn't last as long as I would like. On me, I may get like 3 or 4 hours, maybe 5. But for the price point, great scent. Next one. This one is probably my most delicious summertime fragrance that I have in my entire collection. So far as a summer scent that is like just so decadent, but still summer, but it's just delicious. Full smelling, this right here does it. It does its job wonderfully. This is King's Caribbean Casino by Sensual Obsessions. I've spoke about this fragrance once before. This fragrance is really good, y'all. I mean, just it's warm, it's sensual, it's sweet. It still has a little bit of freshness and got that island tropical kind of vibe to it. Got a little bit of a tanginess in there. It's fruity. I think you got a little bit of coconut going on in there as well. This is a 3 fragrance hybrid, which is Creed Aventus, Baccarat Rouge, and I want to say Virgin Island Water. It got like this woody vetiver kind of a vibe to it as well. Super musky. It's so much going on for it. It's so good. The Baccarat Rouge comes in and adds that sweetness, that sort of smoldering sweetness, and got that little bit of a smokiness to it as well. The Virgin Island Water has that coconut and those fresh components and that musky component that comes in with that. Then you get that Aventus and you get that birch comes in along with that pineapple, and it's all of it comes together and works together magnificently. This is such a delicious fragrance, yo. Completely delicious. This one is a blind buy, and I'm glad that I got a chance to check that out. I requested that fragrance from Sensual Obsessions and just thought of it, and I was just like, let me try this. You know, he sent me the price, and man, I love it. It's from a young man, goes by the name of Breakhaven. And this is his fragrance, Bare Fruit, Volume 1. This is based off, or titled, named after his album that he came out with. And great music and a great fragrance to match. This stuff is so vibrant. It's so loud. It is not shy in any way. Very nice presentation with the frosted bottle. As you can see, I put a significant dent in that already. And what I get is almost like I get like an apple, like a cannabis sort of a vibe. I get like an apple, maybe pineapple, cannabis, It's just like this tangy, slightly peppery. It kind of got like a black pepper vibe. It's so good though. This smells like a very dense apple or pineapple, sort of aquatic, with a little bit of that peppery vibe going on there, but everything else is just super bright. There's something green in here. I feel like there's something green that's adding a lot of that freshness to it as well. Very good scent. On my skin, this lasts roughly around, I'd say about 6 or 7 hours. It's such an addictive, sweet, super tangy. Got that, like I said, that black peppery cannabis kind of a vibe to it. So it adds like this little green sort of vibe. Really, really nice fragrance. And once again, that is Bare Fruit Volume 1. And that is Bare Fruit Volume 1 from Breakhaven. This next one is a fragrance that everybody is probably familiar with. And this is Oud Lemon Mint by Mancera. This fragrance, magnetic top. I'm glad about that. This one has the ability, with that oud that's in there, it has the ability to be a fall fragrance completely. But I like actually wearing this in the summer. It smells like a musky, slightly woody. There's a little bit of a resonance vibe to it. Sprite. Like it smells like a Sprite with musk and woods mixed in. This is perfect for the fall. But I purchased this in the summer and I've been wearing it in the summer. And it's done well. I feel like that heat, once it hits this fragrance, helps it, and it doesn't seem annoying. It just gets louder, and it's just a pleasant scent. But yeah, if you can picture that, and there's no mint. I don't get any mint with this fragrance. But if you can picture that, like a Sprite that's woody and musky, like that lemon lime sort of a vibe, that's what I get with this. Very nice fragrance, great price point. I think this one was priced at around $130 online. Great fragrance. 4-ounce bottle. Now my next one, which is probably, I said that King's Caribbean Casino was my most delicious summertime scent. This one is nearly there. I'll say this one comes in third. This will be my third most delicious summertime scent. The grapefruit in this one is unbelievable. And it's one of those grapefruit notes that doesn't fade quickly. This one sticks around and just hangs out with you for a long time. Just a bold, juicy grapefruit scent. This smells like all the components of the grapefruit. It smells like the meat, the inside of it, real juicy and just bold. But it also has that really high-pitched, tart sort of freshness to it as well. That zestiness that smells like the rind of it as well. Oh man, this smells like the entire grapefruit. The peel, the inside. If you was to break it open and that mist that comes up, it smells like that. Oh, so good. Nice little muskiness to it. Just a little bit of sweetness, so it was not too tart, and just some good lasting power. I don't get much else in this fragrance. I get grapefruit. There may be a lot of other components. I'm not really pulling up notes today. What I can pick up is maybe some woods and maybe some cedar wood in there, but for the most part, grapefruit. Just a big, bold grapefruit, and it's just delicious. My next scent, and this was a little more toned down but super affordable. And this one is CITRON and Driftwood by Cremo. Love the bottle. Nice size, especially for that price point. Very classic sort of a build to the bottle. This one is, like I said, a woody, musky citrus. It's not really anything spectacular going on here. Love it. It has like an icy citrus, very like a deep wet wood. It has some nice musk tones to it as well. It has like a really light creamy sweetness to it as well. It's really airy. This smells like a really toned down and cost-effective version of like an Elysium. It's not quite exactly what Elysium is doing, but the vibe that I get from Elysium, which is like this airy, woody, musky, watery aquatic, but it's not necessarily a blue aquatic. That's what I get from this. There are some blue aquatics that just smell a certain way. Like this here, this is a blue aquatic, and this is just gonna smell a certain way. It's just gonna smell like a typical blue aquatic. This one actually just smells like, it doesn't smell like something that's trying to be aquatic. It just smells like aquatics. It smells like fresh, clean, woody, musky water. You know what I mean? And it got like this really airy vibe to it. It smells like a fresh, airy aquatic. And other aquatics just smell like dense blue, you know, like that fresh citrus, you know, it kind of has that sort of same DNA. This has more like this really airy feel to it, along with the muskiness, along with the woodiness, you know, and the citruses that's in here. It's just really pleasant, super pleasant. And that is CITRON and Driftwood by Cremo. Next, I have a fragrance that I picked up, and I was so glad that I got this. This is Summer Vibes by Authenticity Perfumes. This stuff right here is pleasant. Now, I remember some of the notes for this. I want to say that they had notes of lime, pear, peach, blackcurrant, mango, and I want to say ylang ylang, lavender, maybe sage, and cedarwood or sandalwood. All I know is that is good. That is so good, yo. That combination of fruits, I want to say sage is in here as well. That really high-pitched herbal note, and pair it in with all of those fruity notes. And the fruity notes in here, like I said, are very usually really dense, super sweet fruits, like the mango, that pear, that peach. Those things coming together usually gives you a vibe that's like a really juicy and dense vibe. But all of these smell like more so fresh variations of each of those fragrances. Nothing really smells dense, super juicy, fruity like that, which I wouldn't mind that. All of these smell like really fresh and light versions of that fruit. It is so pleasant. That lime comes in, and with that tart tang, it cuts through all of that sweetness, cuts through all of it, but it brings it together in some sort of way. That sage comes in and it adds a really nice herbal vibe, a nice green vibe, but it pairs well with everything. Nothing really separates itself. Everything just works together. The cedar wood is one of those woods that it doesn't smell like it's in the base. This cedar wood smells like it's right up top with all of the top notes. It smells like it's just right there, and it's one of the more noticeable components in this. Even though it's not the loudest, it's just one of the most noticeable ones. It comes in and dances along well with all of those fruits. This fragrance is just pleasant. It's so good, yo. This was one of the ones that I was the most happy about when I received. This was sent to me by Authenticity Perfumes, and I was not disappointed. They ended up reformulating their Summer Vibes fragrance, and this is their newest formulation. This is I just got this, and look at what I already did this to. Look what I already did to this fragrance. Like, I just got this maybe a couple weeks ago, and we've already put a nice dent in it. And that is Summer Vibes by Authenticity Perfumes. Let me get y'all a close-up. Look at that juice. Nice dark orange, burnt orange colored juice there. This is from Paris Corner Perfumes. The name of this is from their autobiography line, and the name of this is Oh Boy. This is amazing. I want to say this isn't necessarily a clone of anything. I want to say that this is an original of theirs. I asked them about it. I said, hey, what is this a clone of? And I think they told me that this is an original. Very lovely presentation. The finish on this glass is superb. Just a superb finish. Lovely glass work. Everything is just so smooth. I got my fingerprints all over it. How's that? Is that better? Not as many fingerprints. It's just, I love the way this bottle looks. You take this top off, and it actually holds pretty decent with the top. Take this top off. Got a gold atomizer here. That's the atomizer. Just this beautiful slow mist. Come on. So we're gonna try some of this on. I'm gonna try it on my wrist. Come on, man, that's just a beautiful atomizer. You get this, it smells like a candy almost. Like an orange citrus candy. It's super sweet, and then it gets just a little sensual, a little resinous, and then you get a little bit of that tang from that citrus comes in. It is full, it's bold. It really smells like a candy. Like if like there was an orange candy and it sat in the sun and kind of melted a little bit, that's what this smells like. It smells like a warm or melted citrus candy. It got some tanginess in there. It's so good, and I always like that sweet, tangy kind of a vibe when it comes to summer scents. Love that. But each one of my summer scents have different components and different types. This one doesn't smell fresh. This smells more so dense, super saturated, a little darker, tangy, sweet, full, bold. What's the word I'm looking for? Like I said, like a melted candy. That's what this smells like. Really thick and bold scent. This one right here, my summer vibes, this is more so airy, fresh, fruity, woody, musky, and had like a nice high-pitched green component with that sage. This one is more so like a typical blue, fresh aquatic, fresh out the shower, woody, musky aquatic. This one has this really airy, light, iced water, but woody and aquatic kind of a vibe to it. But that airiness is what really stands out and carry this fragrance. And that's where that ice citron sort of vibe comes from. It just smells like cold ice, fresh, airy, and it's just perfect. This particular scent is just straight up bold, tangy, slightly sweet grapefruit. Just a juicy, fresh, zesty grapefruit that's relentless, and it doesn't fade. This right here is a lemon and lime, Sprite kind of a feeling, kind of sparkly, but musky at the same time. Musky and woody, and slightly resinous with that oud. Definitely a darker, more sensual take. This one's super bright, super fresh, tangy, got a little bit of a peppery vibe. This one right here is super delicious, super sweet, just decadent, but has some freshness, has some woods, has some musk, very sensual and just late night tropical vibe. Every summertime scent here has a different vibe, has a different sort of job and role that it plays, and they're all stunning. These are my summertime blind buys for 2021. I appreciate each and every one of you guys dropping by the video and checking us out. If I can find the links to all of these, I'll drop them in the description, and you guys can check out these fragrances for yourself. Until then, like, comment, share, subscribe, and I will see you guys soon. Peace.